Alright everybody, this is Ronnie. Welcome to my channel. For those who are watching, this is not my first video ever, but the channel is still growing. It's pretty good. At least it represents Africa.
Hello? Anybody home? What, you daydreaming again?
Who else?
Number of
John
times I've
Jones.
seen you looking up at this wall. I told you you'd make it to the big show. Now here we are.
Corner, just the famous ones. I'm not a
UFC
hardcore
promo
fan.
back here.
I'm
We'll do
a
an
casual
interview
fan.
in a few minutes. But first, I need you to fill out this
I know some stuff
height,
here and there, but
weight, nickname, Bruce Buffer. He's
I
gonna need all of it,
don't really
right?
like the wrestling. I'll be honest with you. Alright, type. Let's start here.
Yeah.
You two ready for the interview?
Yeah.
All right. Actually, before we begin, and this is off the record,
No.
I just hear there's an interesting story about how you two started working together.
Yo, he wants to hear about your first fight.
I hear it's a good one.
He hates when I tell the story, but oh man, I will never forget the first time I saw this kid. He was getting busted up. He looked like a zombie. It was one of those, let's say, amateur cards you can find across town from time to time. Great fights, never know if you're gonna see something special. Right, so yeah, this kid caught my eye because his eye was all busted up and bruised. Well, it was a total mismatch. It was obvious that the opponent was way more experienced.
Can we really win this fight? I
This
don't think
kid
so.
Took a beating for 2 rounds.
Let's see whether or not we can get a
They
decision.
probably both 10-8. They could have stopped the fight easy, but the bell sounds to start the 3rd round, and this kid, he's still coming forward. He's still
Let's stick to
fighting,
a decision.
as if he thought that
Let's not
maybe
get knocked out.
he had a chance. There was no chance.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight!
Whoa! Whoa! Eat that. No! Fence. Get off the fence. Whoa. Is he smart enough to... Whoa. Come on. Whoa, come on, relax. Whoa, that's 3 rocks in a row, man. Sick this game. Let's just get to a decision, man. Let's just get to a decision. Ow. Whoa, 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 dropped. No, no, come on, no, 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 no. Decision, man, come on. Thank God.
So, no surprise, the kid loses the fight. Bad. This isn't one of those stories where you find someone amazing out in the middle of nowhere just knocking people out. No. I just found a kid with heart like I'd never seen, so I reached out.
Alright, so our first contract of the UFC. Oh, sorry, we're not in the UFC yet. See you in minor leagues. So, hey player, you just signed your UFC contract and already you've been called out. It looks like Anthony Cavallo wants to welcome you. The UFC wants to make the fight and sent us the offer. What do you think? No, not here to make any moves right away. I need to learn still. I'll review the fight offer and accept or decline when I see it. Fuck no, take the fighter. Yeah, no problem. I'd like to welcome to the UFC. Show how big of a difference the league makes. Alright. Let's do some light sparring here and there. Alright, so boxing. Let's see. Pretty good. So we got our first call out. Do I even have points? Let's see, who's this? Brad Tavares. Let's see, Superman elbow. R2, R1, triangle.
Okay, come on now. Let's get in there and get after it today.
Or R2, L1, triangle. Right, so yeah. 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 Eat that. Yeah.
Remember, repetition is key, and it always pays off. So let's go.
It's not like I'm a bum or anything that I don't have an internet. It's just that I've reinstalled this game, and now for some reason I need to update it, and I don't think I have the time or the patience. How do you unlock what tape? Just a minute. The fight. Sign into one. Yeah, no problem. Alright. For now I'll just keep through these training sessions and then we get back to the fight, so see you in a bit. So we are back. So we've simulated this how many weeks now? 5 weeks. So his fighting style is jiu-jitsu. Top moves are shoulder locks, leg chokes, orthodox chokes, leg kick, lead leg kick. Attributes: grappling, striking, held ball, 1.5 bar. Your opponent does not want to go to a decision at all costs. They will come at you in the final minute of the third to take you out. Alright, so we'll make sure we defeat him before he defeats us. See how it goes.
And coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup.
Actually, if I was fighting, I think my weight class would be what? Lightweight?
All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners in this division, DC, and I know how many chokes you have in your arsenal. Offensive Jiu-Jitsu, defensive Jiu-Jitsu, doesn't get much better than this guy.
It doesn't get as high level in terms of the jiu-jitsu knowledge. He knows in every exchange that he's the guy that's processing things at a different level, from the armbar submissions that he has shown in the octagon to the beautiful guillotine chokes that he does over and over again. And don't think that he won't roll for a knee bar and get a submission. Right. It's just constant danger when you're in the jiu-jitsu with this guy.
And even the high-level wrestlers that he's fought have paused to try to take him down because of that patented guillotine.
It's
so
unbelievable.
This intro. Are you ready? Lame ass.
All right, here we go with round one. The UFC debut has finally arrived for this young man. It's a feel-good story, undeniably. He's got a lot of friends and family in the building. And given what he did on the regional circuit, the expectations are high that he can step right into the big show tonight and realize success immediately. Doesn't happen for everybody, but a lot of hype behind this young man. We'll see if he can live up to it tonight.
And you learn a lot about these prospects when they're put in positions that they're not normally put in inside of the octagon. You can do them in practice, but there's a big difference when you experience it inside the UFC. Big punch from the clinch.
Jockey, man.
He needs to start looking to finish.
He's got a big knee. Back to the feet. Oh, big elbow. Oh!
No.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to the feet.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
I want to do that move.
Whiffs on the elbow.
Whiffed.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Big punch land.
Every time I try this, it catches me.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC.
Let's see.
Oh, collar tie.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Just missed with the elbow there.
Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
Gets the elbow up into the target. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
One of the most important strikes in the clinch is this big body shot.
Oh, and he gets tagged. Nice combination there, and might not be a bad idea for the opposition to just twist that head off the center.
He was landing one before, now he's throwing everything in combination, and they're all landing. Right hand landed.
No.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent. Dig and kick.
Oh, he lands a straight punch there, DC. We'll see if he can follow it up now.
He has been throwing this strike over and over again. Look how crisp and straight he is.
Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there. Rolls out for the end of round one. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Round number 2, let's go.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this job to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got hurt bad.
Whoa!
Oh, he just hurt him.
He's got hurt here. Back to the feet. Now a knee. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. How about that chin? Oh, good kicks. Pretty good job by him there to raise the guard and block the strike. Keeping those hands up to protect that cut in and around the eye.
He has to keep his hands up. This is not by choice. This is mandatory. It is mandatory that he covers his face. It is mandatory that the body damage is not as important as protecting the eye, because the more the eye gets cut up, the more of a chance the commission will come in and say enough is enough, we have to stop this fight.
Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing.
No.
There you go. There you go.
How do I defend these things, man?
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Get up.
Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. Man, look at the redness now, almost immediately on the right side of his body.
Good stick. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Get off me, man.
And they separate. Pretty nice knee there, D. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
He's down into his mouth.
Oh, and that is it. Referee has seen enough, and maybe so have we. Your winner by TKO.
That was a great performance. Way to land those strikes and go and chase down the finish when you get an opportunity.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
That went well. What's my record anyway? 1-1.
And here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout assassin.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
For my first fight, that went well. Anyway, I think I'll call it a night or a day, depending on where you are in the world. So, yeah, first video went well. See you on the next one.